Hi, friends. It's the start of a new year, so let's talk marketing plans. Don't have one yet? Here are the three things you need before you can create your strategy. Number one, define your target audience. The target audience part is crucial, and they really are the center of everything. So define a primary and a secondary audience. That's it. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. Your primary audience is the 20% that's driving 80% of your business. And if you're still a startup and you don't have a customer base yet, then your primary audience are the folks that you created your product or your service for. Your secondary audience is your second largest group of buyers, or maybe they're the up and comers to the primary group, the ones that are a small but steady force within your customer base right now. Okay, number two, establish goals. By doing marketing, what are you trying to achieve? Write that down. This will help you determine what tactics are needed to meet your goals and when you should be marketing. So some goals that you might consider are you introducing your product or your service to the market? Do you need to increase brand awareness? Are you driving leads to an e-commerce store? Do you need to warm up an audience to create sales leads? Or are you trying to establish yourself or your brand as an expert or thought leader? My advice here is to be realistic and very zeroed in on 1 to 2 goals. Okay, number three, set a budget. You will find really fast, very quickly, that you can spend when it comes to marketing. So set a budget. This will give you some boundaries when you are choosing marketing tactics and how often you can advertise. To set the budget, here are a few tips. 5 to 10% of your estimated sales is an industry average in terms of marketing spend. But if that is too much, consider starting with $1,000 a month. To stretch your budget, consider only running ads or doing marketing at key sales times or when your audience is in the market to buy. Don't try to advertise all year. Maybe 8 to 10 months is the right time frame for your goals and your budget. And remember, when you're putting together this budget, make sure you note all the marketing costs, printing costs, travel, trade shows, whatever. Now that you've done that, you're really ready to develop your plan. And this can be 90 days, 6 months, or 12 months. I like to create a plan in Google Sheets, but you can also do it in Excel if that's really a platform that you're more comfortable with. But Google Sheets is my favorite because you can easily share it with your team, and every time you make a change, it automatically updates. So you and your team are never working from an old plan. Lay it out by weeks and months across the top and your marketing tactics and tools down the left side. Be sure to note any kind of sales cycles or product selling periods. Follow and adjust as necessary. Wash, rinse, repeat.